Hey everyone, welcome back to Gundam Build Guide. I am Buster Green and I am 450 subscribers away from getting monetized. So let's check in on what's going on this week. And this week has been effing crazy for me in real life. So I'm feeling a little bit murky on this side of the virtual reality. But anyway, this week I ended up doing my live stream a little late, and as a result I missed filming my polls. So I did all my polls offline, but I got some really crazy results. So before I get into that, let me talk about the two big suits this week. The two suits this week are very powerful, but unfortunately not very original. So on the first side is another variant of the Hainu Gundam, but this one is not entirely new. So it's just the Hainu version Ka, and we've previously seen the full armor Hainu version Ka and the normal Hainu. So this is literally just the same suit as the full armor Hainu version Ka, but without the armor. So as down as I was on the normal Hainu, at least that had its own design and its own sense of dignity. This suit is unfortunately pretty goddamn identical to the full armor Hainu, except for the exception of the lack of chest and leg armor, and a few big variations in its weapons. So overall my rating for the Hainu version Ka is pretty unimpressed. Now on the other side of the aisle is the Unicorn Gundam Perfectibility. Okay, so if you guys have never heard of this one, it's because it started out as a kit bash. A literal model kit bash that somehow became canon after a year or two ago. So the story of this one is after Gundam NT dropped, some kit basher thought it would be really hardcore to try and put all the weapons from the Phoenix and the Banshee onto the original Unicorn. Which yeah, that's a cool hardcore idea, good job. So Bandai was half impressed by it, made it into a model kit, and to this day this model kit is a Gundam-based Japan exclusive. They also gave it a half-assed backstory that it's an alternate weapon set for the full armor Unicorn Gundam. And I should note at this point that there's an even stronger form of this suit called the Unicorn Gundam Perfectibility Divine, which additionally attaches all the additional parts from the full armor Unicorn onto this thing to just make it even more totally overloaded and ridiculous. And quite frankly, if that ever shows up in this game, I'll be kind of pissed. But anyway, so like I was saying, this thing is a Gundam-based Japan exclusive, and part of me almost wants the model because it has a sick PS5 color scheme, and I feel like I could use it to like decorate my PS5 or like hold it up or something. But anyhow, as a result, to promote and sell this thing, they put together a short promotional film about it, which consists entirely of the CG shots from Gundam UC Episode 6 and 7, except the full armor Unicorn is taken out and replaced by the Gundam Perfectibility. So, as far as its presence inside this game, it's another fucking Unicorn Gundam, which is exhausting because I already thought we were done after the full armor, and then I thought we were really done after the Crystal Unicorn. The only serious things this one has going on for it are a few alternate skills, and its most absolute valuable piece is its backpack, which is a combination of the Phoenix's backpack and the Banshee's backpack at the same time. So yeah, the backpack is the only cool and unique part, and to prove that, I made my own Gundam Perfectibility just using the old Unicorn / Banshee / Phoenix parts before I did even any pulls, just so I had, you know, a base to compare them against. But, as usual, I did my usual 10 pulls because I'm collecting up the new Gundam Heavy Weapon System, and when I went into my pulls, my strategy was I was going to do the double Sokai, get whatever, and then try to pull out the Perfectibility's backpack. And only the backpack because that's the only good part. Once I got the backpack, I was going to switch to the Hainu. Unfortunately, 10 pulls later, all I got was the entire Unicorn Gundam Perfectibility. Except the backpack, which was all I freaking wanted. And on the new Gundam side, I got the beam rifle, which is a unique part, so I'm good with that. That's a win on my side. So maybe I got super lucky, but it seems like we have average or at least better than decent rates on this event. Unfortunately, the Perfectibility is just stupid because it's another photo-identical Unicorn Gundam. And at this point, I'm feeling exhausted with all the freaking Unicorn Gundams in this game. So, to make it at least a little interesting, I painted mine up in the Fukuoka custom colors and finished it out with the G4 backpack because I didn't get the stupid backpack. But hey, at least the weapons on this one are pretty damn fun, so I'm happy I pulled it, I guess, even if I didn't get the one part I wanted. Now, moving along, so the charity suit this week is the freaking Majin from Martian Successor to Desco. No, wait, that's not what it is. I guess it's some grunt unit from IBO that I don't remember and I never knew the name of. Okay, yeah, this thing sucks. Like, it's got a few cool parts to look at, aesthetic-wise, so it might be good for a skin, but other than that, this is a major trash charity unit, so I guess they had to cut us off from the good charity units eventually. And the only other thing to talk about is that the Big Zam is back again this week, and once again, it is ridiculously weak because the game's balancing is shifted. Oh, but before I forget, there is one other twist this week has. So, after a couple of weeks of Sana and Rindo as the freebie pilots, they put out Yuri and Rin finally, which I kind of knew was coming because they were in the poll, but I guess they decided to release them now just for fun. Anyway, so they're awesome. It's fun to power them up, and it's good to finally have them because I'm very much into Yuri's style and big breasts. Alright, but yeah, that's kind of it this week. The game is a little bit bland. The Sokai units are very, very derivative. And other than that, the weekly missions are kind of just a little bit boring. And yeah, the charity unit sucks. Alright, I was Buster Green. Thanks for coming by. I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace out.